should know.
What's going on, guys? It's Elf here and welcome back to Seed Saturday Showcase, the weekly series where I bring you a random seed from Minecraft and share it with you guys to see what's special within that seed. Today's seed is absolutely mental. You've got a mansion, you've got a desert temple and a village, all within about 10 blocks within each other. So let's kick off this seed with the seed number, which is 8165618105222126, and again it is on a classic world. And yeah, let's kick things off, load the seed up and show you what is on this world. I did in fact load it up into a large biome afterwards, and I will bring that towards the end of the episode just to show you what is within the large scale. But I do want to do it on one map, as you can see with this map as well. So, kick things off, you start here in spawn, and you do spawn around about X minus 235, Y67 and Z238. What we're going to do is we're going to go behind these oak trees and some spruce. We're going to just cut across this side here. Just down there in that corner there is in fact some pumpkins. There's about 6 or 7 of those. Then you're going to come down here and go past all these spruce trees along here. You've got a birch forest as well, mixed in with some more spruce, and a nice little bit of a lake here. You could put a nice little dock around here if you wanted, just something a little fancy. As you can see, just over this mound here, you have in fact a cheeky little llama, but you also have a desert temple, a desert NPC village, and a woodland mansion. So we'll kick things off and we'll start here within the temple itself. So if you come across to X minus 413, Y75-ish and Z minus 144, you will find your temple. And we're going to drop all the way down here, remove the pressure plate earlier on, and we're going to kick things off, and you're going to get yourself a little bit of gold, quite a lot of bones as well, quite handy to kick things off if you're going to start off straight away and come here. Then you're going to come here, you're going to get yourself an emerald, which isn't too bad, and then you've got yourself a enchanted book, which is Silk Touch 1, more bones as well. Come across into this chest, nothing too fancy, you just got more bones and whatnot. And in the last one here, you have in fact one piece of iron horse armor, a diamond horse armor, and some more iron horse armor. And then you've got all the TNT underneath here, which you can take if you'd like. Nice start to a seed. If you just come to this area here, you can see spawn. It's just down there in that little corner over there. Then you're going to come across to this section here. You've got your first woodland mansion on this world. If you come across just in front of the desert temple, you're going to come to this at X minus 312, Y89 and Z minus 153. Feel free to come explore this mansion. I don't explore anything on this world when it comes to mansions and things like that. I do in fact look in temples and caves and things like that to see if there's anything decent. But on this one, I don't look inside the mansions. Come across just to the far side of the temple and mansion, you're going to come across your first NPC village within this world. It's got a church, it's got a couple of farms, and it's got some NPC villages as well as a cheeky little blacksmith as well. So if we're going to come round here, we're going to try and sneak in round here, which we can do, and see what is in this section here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of obsidian, 2 cheeky little apples, some iron leggings and an iron pickaxe. Not too shabby at all. And if I just come round here, it did look like the start of something down here. So you've got like a cheeky little cave going round here as well. So that isn't too bad. So that's the first 3 things that are in this area of the world. Just going to get rid of this section here. Ignore all the glowstone and things like that at the top. But this is what you're going to kick off with on this world. Then you're going to come across to this bottom section here. You're going to come across some more desert just down here, which does lead off into a nice little opening here. You could perhaps go down into this section here and keep going down and see what you can find. Maybe some more coal and some iron, anything else that takes your fancy. Then you're going to come across to the top end of the world. You're going to come across this mountainside here, which is quite nice actually. You've got a nice section of a little desert. Coming across to this top side of the world, you have got yourself a swamp. No swamp hut or anything like that, no witch's hut. You've got a nice section here of water here. If you did expand it again, you could go this way. You could put yourself another like little dock here, big fishing dock, and a big section for boats to come around here and pull into this little harbour section here. Then you're going to cross this extreme hills. You've got your emeralds around here. You've got llamas and things like that can spawn. You've got a nice forest around here as well with quite a few sheep and whatnot. Then you're going to come across this section of water here. There's no water temple around here, unfortunately. I did think there would be, but maybe if you expand it this way, because it does expand out, then you would find one potentially over there. Coming across to this section over here, you've got a nice little plain section just here, as you can see on the map. We've got quite a little bit to go on the left hand side, but you have got more swamp here. If you come across to this section here, guys, you come across a ravine within a ravine. So come across to the first point, you've got X404, Y67 and Z-385. You're going to come down here into this ravine down here, and it goes off into different sections and whatnot. Goes all the way down here, and it keeps going down there and whatnot and up there. Then we're going to come across to the top part of the ravine, and you're actually going to just shimmy across to the left hand side, and you've got a bigger ravine just here to the left of this one as well, coming across to X417, Y64 and Z-400, directly in the top right hand corner of the seed, as you can see by the map. This one down here is absolutely crazy. Once again, you've got iron, you've got coal, you've got everything else that you can think of, and it just splits off into different areas and goes down here and whatnot. It's absolutely mental, guys. Feel free to come explore it. I'd explore it if I had the time, but at this moment in time, I really do not have the patience to go around and see what else is in that area of the map. Coming down to the bottom right hand corner of the world, you've got some more extreme hills here, which lead off into caves. You've got loads of coal on this mountain as well, which is really easy to capture. And then it gives you a good opportunity to come around here into another swamp biome with some more pumpkins and your second woodland mansion. Come across to this point, guys, and have a look at my X400, Y99 and Z-125. That's the two woodland mansions within this world. So do come across and have a little look. I thought this was quite weird. You've just got 4 pieces of bush just laying on top of the mansion. Feel free, screenshot it, send me a picture on Twitter, see if you have that point as well. But I thought it was a little bit weird. Then you're going to come across to this bottom middle side. You've got more of a swamp just down here, guys, leading off into some more little bit of a desert just over here. Unfortunately, still nothing down here to suggest that there is a ocean temple. There's nothing down there whatsoever. But you are going to come down to this bottom corner of the world, and as you can see, you've got your second desert temple just over here, coming over to the coordinates at X331, Y66 and Z359. We're going to scoot on inside here. Broke the top as I did earlier on, and the pressure plate's gone. Coming down here, guys, you've got yourself 3 lovely emeralds and some more stuff. Then in here, you've got yourself some gold horse armor and some more iron horse armor. A little bit of iron as well. Then you come across to this one. You've got, again, iron horse armor, iron bones. And for the final one, you've got a lovely golden apple and another enchanted book, which is Frostwalker 2, which comes in very, very useful, if I do say so myself. So come across to this point here, guys. You're going to come across all this water, build yourself a couple of boat docks, as you can do, then swim your way across in your boats. Then you're going to come across to this section just over here, and you've got your little savanna biome with your acacia trees, and then just to the right hand side you have in fact got your mushroom biome. Unfortunately, things can spawn here because you have got this little bit of a desert section just to the right hand side of this area. But if you do come across to X188, Y72 and Z243, this is where you'll find your lovely mushroom island. Going across into the middle of the map itself, you have in fact got your lovely snow biome, and you have in fact got yourself a a snow igloo. But unfortunately, guys, it is not complete with a basement or anything like that, as it is free falling, as you can see. But if you do come across and you do want to see what is inside this, and just take the crafting bench and everything that's inside here, come across to these coordinates x19, y72, and z76. That is then where you'll find this igloo. Unfortunately, no basement, like I did say. But heck, you can't always have everything on this world. If you come across directly behind this igloo, you will in fact find yourself a second igloo, which is in fact a little bit special. You're going to come down here, and it has in fact got its own little basement. If I give you the coordinates for this one straight away, we're going to go to x36, y71, and z-182. And as you can see, guys, just to make sure that it is absolutely legit, we're going to go down this ladder just down here. I'm going to actually break a couple of these just to make it a little bit quicker. And there we go. You have in fact got yourself two NPC villagers. Well, he's actually despawned, but we have got one down here, which obviously is cured already. And he's going to offer you some rotten flesh, which is a bit meh. But, you know, and then you've got your gold as well. And you've got a couple of things in the chest down here with your coal and your golden apple and golden nuggets and everything like that. We're then going to come back up to the top of this world, and we're going to go back over towards the spawn area, come back down this right hand side. There's nothing else within this snow biome here. You've got some more plains over here and some more extreme hills, which is obviously really interesting to have a little explore around. You never know what you're going to find, but it is actually quite fun. A few emeralds and everything like that to find. But then all you're going to do is you're going to come back down to this bottom section here, guys, and you have in fact searched everything on this map. But yeah, what I'm going to do is, guys, because I've extended this one onto another section, I'm going to show you what else is over on that area just over there where the woodland mansion is in the top left hand corner. So give me 2 minutes and I will load it up in a large scale. So as you can see, guys, we are back on the world itself. We are going to have a little look around on this large scale for this seed. And as you can see, directly in front, we have got the desert temple just here. We've got the woodland mansion and the NPC village just over to the right hand side. But this is why I thought something was going to be special, because we've got part of a desert here leading down into an NPC village and the desert temple, and I thought, hang on a minute, there might be something else just over the border, and that is why I expanded it. And as you can see, we have our first exposed mob grinder that you can change things into. So let me come across just up here, and I'm going to give you the coordinates just here. I am directly on the edge of the map, but you will see it as soon as you spawn in. You come across to x-467, y71, and z-135, and this is where you come across this lovely spawner here, which is in fact a skeleton spawner. Going to come across into the chests. You've got yourself some iron horse armor. You've got a music disc, which is number 13, which is quite nice to listen to. You've got some pumpkin seeds as well, which is quite rare to find on a spawner. And then you've got yourself an enchanted book, which is a power 2 from this chest here. In this chest over here, guys, you've then got yourself another set of iron horse armor, bones, and a piece of bread. And yes, that's all you're going to get from this little section here. This is why I wanted to expand it. But if we come across down into this world, and we have got it on a large, but I have only opened it up on this one map itself. Now we're actually on the map. Let's go across to the top right hand corner just up here, just to show you what is on this world itself. You've got a big savanna biome here, then you've got a huge desert biome, as you can see in this top right hand corner. It's quite huge, it really is. You've got a nice section over here, and it just links in well with everything else that's on this world itself. Let's have a look. What's this? Just leads down into a cave down here, guys, so feel free to go explore that. That is down here at x-481, y66, and z-385. Have a little cheeky look down there, see what is down there. But as you do know as well, on my worlds I do only start off on a classic, so the end portal will be in the initial spawn, it won't be anywhere else. But if you come across here, guys, leading off of that map here, you've got more of a savanna biome just over there, leading off into more of the desert just to that corner here. If I get back onto this world here, come across down here, you've got some more area here to explore, some more caves and things like that. But the only big thing on this world that I did want to share with you guys as well is there's something a little bit special just over here, and then behind here as well, you have this huge crater down here, guys. Come across over here to x minus 830, y 65, and z minus 395. You're going to come across this. Now this is insane when I was looking around this, guys. It just leads off and off and off. And that is why I've put glowstone everywhere, just to see what is down here. You've got ores upon ores, and it just leads off in different directions. It is absolutely huge, guys. It really is. It just keeps going down. It goes off into different caves. Please feel free to come explore this. I really don't want to share too much of this area off down here, but please feel free. It is massive. It really is. Look at it. It just keeps going on and on and on, and it goes down here into more. It's huge, guys. It really is. I'm going to get myself out of here because I don't want to get lost. Let me get up here just like so. Please come show yourself some interest in this area. Then there is one more thing on this world which I do want to find. I don't want to go off into a different section of this world, but you've got little bits of structures like this, which is really random structures that are just free falling as it is. Little bit of sand that should realistically fall down to the floor. There we go. Move that across there just like that. I always have a bit of satisfaction doing that. But I'm just gonna have a little fly around and see if I can find this thing that I want to find. And then this is what I wanted to show you guys. Come across to this area here, and you've got a nice circular mound with pumpkins. You could maybe make it into a giant like hobbit house or something like that. You've got different layers going up, and you've got a section to go underneath. You could perhaps glass this front section off or make it into your own little design. But if you come across here, guys, to x minus 1378, y 70, and z minus 54 to the left hand side of this large scale for this first map, you've got this mound. And I thought it was really interesting. You could do whatever you wanted down here. You could make it into a giant hobbit hole. You could make it into a circular barracks, in fact. Do whatever you want with that mound, guys, because it's absolutely mental. But that is all I wanted to show on this part of this seed. You've got more extreme hills over here, guys. And then you've got yourself an NPC village just to the right of that circular mound. Unfortunately, there's nothing really special here. You've got your church and you've got a couple of NPC villages. And that is about it for this seed. But if you come across to here and go to x minus 1303, y 71, and z 252, you have in fact got this NPC village. But that is actually going to do everything for this scale. It's the first time I've expanded it to a large scale. Probably won't do it again unless I feel that there's something special within the world itself. But if you have enjoyed it, guys, hit that like button, ding dong that bell to be notified every time that I upload another weekly series for this Seed Saturday. And don't forget, leave a comment, tell us what you thought of this world, and I'll catch you guys within the next episode for Seed Showcase Saturday. Until then, take care, and I'll catch you soon. Bye!